Are we being manipulated, or should we be in for a short-term bounce? I'm going to talk to you guys about both of those subjects in this video, and I'll let you decide. Decentralized. Welcome to Everything Currency. I'm your host Jay, and today I want to talk to you guys about the psychology of the market chart and how it is looking very strange compared to these charts that we're looking at today. My thoughts on the manipulation going on, or just the market structure of the world right now. And I want to look at these Bitcoin charts to see if there is some divergence going on that might let us be in for a little bit of a relief rally. And yeah, so if you're excited about that, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you're not subscribed, check out my website, Everythingcurrencycrypto. Got merch, got NFTs, got tutorials, all type of cool stuff on the website for you guys there. So first things first, I want to look at this Bitcoin chart right here. So this is the daily chart of Bitcoin right here, and I got a few things mapped out right here. So looking at this right now, we're seeing that a lot of people are calling this a bear flag, thinking that it's going to continue down to the downside. And if that happens, you'll measure this measured move from here. You'll go ahead and turn off the extension because I have that on. I'll be quiet because there's a plane going by. I live by an airport, so always planes going by in the videos. But moving that down to here, bringing this down to a target of, like, 75% of the target would be around 22 or something like that. I hope we don't hit those levels, but hey, we're below all of these major moving averages. Up here I have the 200 EMA, the 200 MA, and the 34 moving average, and right now we're below all of those. Right now, this green line that I have right here is a short-term bounce target that I'm gonna have to keep moving lower as the price keeps going sideways. But right now it's at 34k right now, and the reason why I'm looking at that level is because I'm hoping that this is some bullish divergence down here where we have the indicators going in the upward direction and the price action going sideways. That is actually exaggerated bullish divergence. Let me pull up that chart for you guys real quick. So right here on this chart, you see it says exaggerated divergence. You have bearish right here is where the price is just going kind of sideways, and then the oscillators are going down. Over here you have bullish and then exaggerated bullish divergence where the price is kind of going sideways and the oscillators are moving up. And that is what I'm hoping that we are seeing right here on Bitcoin. Now, I mean, that's what I'm seeing on Bitcoin, but I just hope that it plays out, because this only gives you a probability of things playing out. It doesn't actually tell you the future, but there's a probability that this could happen. Down here I see the MACD is squeezing on these outside areas right here, which is kind of like a Bollinger Band, and when those squeeze, it can have some quick action, whether it's to the upside or to the downside, and that would be very quick action, whether it's to the upside, to the downside. If we break down below this level right here, which is around 28,600, we break below that and close, it's going to be quick to play out this bear flag right here. And if we bounce above 3,100 and we hold that level, then it'll be quick to the upside to about 34. So the probability for me is saying that we could have a nice bullish bounce because of the bullish divergence on the daily chart. Looking at the weekly for Bitcoin, also we just bounced off of the 200 moving average, so I'm expecting that we'll come down there and test that level again. But that is the 200 EMA. The 200 moving average is right there at 22k, which was where that bear flag would have ended. So yeah, that would suck to see those levels happening now. So that's what we're looking at in this market. Now, that was the idea that, hey, we could have a short-term bounce, and I'm thinking that that could be the case because we have had now 9 weeks of, like, we're in like our ninth week, or let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're on our 9th week of red, and I don't think that's ever happened on this Bitcoin chart. In fact, I've heard a bunch of people saying it. I've seen it in news articles. This is the first time that we've had this much bearish action in a row, but there is a bunch of things going on in the overall markets that is kind of changing things for the crypto markets. Now, institutions are here. Institutions come with a lot of money, and we have to deal with the psychology of an institutional player in this market. You get what I'm saying? So looking back at this psychology of the market chart right here. Now, when we look at this chart, we see this was okay, back up real quick. So this right here is the psychology of the market cycle chart that I've shown on this channel. I've shown it a bunch of times, and we've gone over it. We have the hope, optimism, despair. As things are going up, you have these emotions the market is feeling. As things are going down, people are feeling these emotions. Now, we are going down, and people are definitely feeling these emotions. But when you lay this chart over the price action of Bitcoin, you have this right here. You have it played out pretty nicely. You have the disbelief, the hope, the optimism, the euphoria, the thrill, the complacency, the denial, the panic, the anger, all of that. I went through it. I was there. I felt all of those emotions, and I didn't even know this chart existed until about when I was right here in capitulation, because everybody started talking about capitulation, and then I started learning more about it. So looking at that, and then looking at this, you can kind of see, like, this is just an example of it, and it played out to a T on the last market cycle for Bitcoin. And this is the Wall Street cheat sheet. So this is for stocks and stuff like that, and usually it plays out over a longer period of time for stocks because their market cycles are longer than the market cycles for Bitcoin. Looking at this Bitcoin chart right here, and where this is where we are today, there is nothing on this price action right here, in this entire price action right here. There is nothing on this chart of the market psychology that looks like that price action. There's definitely these emotions on the smaller time frames. You can definitely find it, because this plays out on the daily chart, it plays out on the hourly chart, it plays out on the minute chart for people who are day traders. That's why we don't advise day trading, because you don't want to go through all these emotions in one day. It'll drive you crazy. But looking at this chart right here of Bitcoin, there is nothing on this chart that is like playing out how it should. And the reason why is because we do have a bunch of interesting things going on. We have the war, we have the Fed doing their tapering, and we have, the rising of interest rates after they've been low for so long. So they were low for so long, and it padded a bunch of people's pockets. They had quantitative easing, which padded a bunch of people's pockets, and now they're trying to lower down on that. So we have all these interesting things going on in the market. The Fed is kind of, this is what they do. They call it whatever, they call it doing whatever they do, but it's manipulation. They're trying to get the market to do we'll just call it manipulation for good. We'll give them that. We'll try to say that they're trying to help. We know they're getting rich off of this stuff. But anyways, that is what's going on in the market right now. So what do you guys think? Is there manipulation going on in this market? Are we going to continue to see more and more downside? For sure, I definitely do think we should see more and more downside. If we can, definitely if this bear flag breaks loose. But right now, I want to see us at least come up and retest like the 34 moving average, and we don't absolutely have to do that, but that would kind of solidify this super bearish dip right here to come and test this actual trend line that I'm actually noticing right here, where there was a point of control over here, and then we bounced there, and then now that's where the 34 moving average is now. So it makes sense that we come there and it bounce you know, at least to 33, and then continue our way down. But like I said, manipulation is in the market. They're doing what they do. So let me know what you guys think about the video. Leave me a comment in the comment box. Don't forget to check out that Everything Currency merch, and don't forget to leave your favorite low cap gems in the comment box, and we'll do some more low cap gem videos. And for those people who have sent me some coins already, I have looked into them, and some of them I will talk about and some of them I won't talk about. And if I don't talk about it, then yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed to the channel. Till next time, RIP to crypto roots. Peace.